As children begin to read simple sentences, it is important for them to learn how to use picture cues and known sound letter knowledge. This template will be used in the first demonstration lesson to teach kids how to use those supports. On the templates will be sound letter teaching cards that were used in previous lessons.
In this first example that we're going to look at, we have a sentence, and it is a short sentence, and it does have larger print. We also see a picture cue, and then we see phonics cues up here to help us with the CVC words that kids will need to decide which one is best to finish our sentence. So first, let's look at the picture cue. It's a dog. So we want kids to say, oh, the sentence is probably about a dog. So then let's see. I see a dog. Would that work? Yes. Okay. So we need to look at our 3 words. We have a choice. The 3 words are very similar. They start with a D, they end with a G, but they have different vowels. And we've learned our short vowels, but let's just review them. The short I makes a like iguana. The short O makes a like octopus. And the short U makes a like umbrella bird. So it would be d-ig, d-og, d-ug. So let's try each and see what would make sense. I see a dig. No, and that has nothing to do with that picture. I see a dog. That sounds like it would be the correct word. Let's just try the last one to make sure. Doug. I see a Doug. That does not make sense. So our correct word that we would fill in the with is dog. And then have kids write in the word D-O-G, and then have them read it. I see a dog.
This is our second template that will be used in the next demonstration.
In this example, have kids look at the picture and ask them what it is, and they'll say a pig, and then together read this, that is a pig. Okay, and explain that again. They're going to fill in one of these words to make the sentence correct. Before they start, have them look at each word and ask what is alike, and the IG is the same in each word. The beginning letter sound, though, is different. And review the short I sound that is in every word. Iguana. So this would be, and we've also learned this word family, ig, wig, ig, big, ig, pig. So which one? Ask them which one they would choose. Hopefully they point to this one. If not, just go back through and say, let's say these again together. Wig, big, pig. Which one says pig? And they should point to this one. So then have them fill in that one, the word pig, and then have them come over here and write the word pig, P-I-G, and then have them read the sentence. That is a pig.
This is the template for the third demonstration.
Now this one is getting a little harder. The last word is not needed at the end. There is already a word there. So here is where the space is. So have kids look at the picture. And again, there's the pig, but there's a boy beside him. So we don't quite know what the word should be yet. Let's read what we have. That is a pig. Maybe it could be pink. Have them look at the words. We read them in the last demonstration. They're the same ones, but if they don't know it, then do the short I sound and then go back and do the ig sound. But if they know them, just go on and have them place the word in this space when reading. That is a wig pig. Oh, that's silly, but that doesn't make sense. That is a big pig. Oh, it is a big pig and it's bigger than the boy. But let's just try the last one. That is a pig. No, that doesn't make sense. So have them point to the right answer, big. Read it one more time. That is a big pig. Then fill in the circle. And write the word in the space, B-I-G, and then read it again. That is a big pig.
This activity has a set of 3 words, bee, bird, and bug. They all have different letters, and kids have to look through the entire word to fit the correct word into the sentence. So we'll complete each sentence with each of the words. I see a bee and ask, does that make sense? Yes. I see a bird. Does that make sense? Yes. I see a bug. Does that make sense? Yes. Since bee, bird, and bug would all make sense in this sentence, go to the second question. Does it begin with B? Yes, bee begins with a B, bird begins with a B, and bug begins with a B. Yes, they all begin with a B. Then ask the third question. Does it end in G? No, B does not end in G. No, bird does not end in G. Yes, bug ends in G. The word bug has all yeses. It makes sense. It begins with the letter B and it ends with the letter G. So let's read the sentence. I see a bug. Now we want to move to guided practice where kids take a more active role in determining the word. But before we do that, review the short vowel sounds with kids. Alligator. Elephant. Iguana. Octopus. Umbrella bird. This is a practice page kids will be working on, and we do have the sound letter teaching cards there so they can refer to the short vowel sounds. So in the first example, have kids begin by reading the sentence, this is my and they see a dog. So they might say, this is my dog. But dog ends with a G and we see that the word ends in a T. So this is where you may need to guide them. It is a dog, but sometimes people call their dog a and say pet. So then go over to the choices, and if kids can read it, great. If they need additional practice with the vowel sounds, help them with that. And then after they read all of them, cat, pet, pot, have them decide which is the correct answer and then write it in and read it. This is my pet. And continue the other problems in the same way. These are the answers. To provide kids with more reading practice of the sentences we just did, use these templates to make a mini booklet.
Then use the templates to make a little booklet out of the sentences that kids made. That is a dog. That is a pig. That is a big pig. This is my pet. This is my bat. This is my cat.
If you found this video helpful, please subscribe. And as always, the link for all the templates will be listed in the description section.